everyone, welcome to The Colors of Beauty by Elle. I'm Isabel. Welcome back and welcome all my new subscribers. This is my first official car vlog and I'm hoping that you guys aren't too bumpy, that it's not looking bumpy to you guys, but I was, I got me one of those little fancy things for the dashboard, and so I'm gonna be doing car vlogs. Anyways, I'm on my way to my doctor's office, and it's, you have to go to the doctor to get a physical, and I already went actually, so I'm going to get my blood results. Nothing bad, just, hormones, cholesterol, things like that. So, but the last time I went to the doctor, you have to go to the gynecologist, and they have to poke you. It's like, why? Ew. And then they stick that cold beak thing in there, and it's like, OMG. Why do they do that stuff? I don't know. It's horrible, horrible. And then they get that little broom. What the heck's the little broom for? That little broom hurts. Holy cow. It's like, but can you imagine being the gynecologist, having to do that every single day? Having to see women's hoo-has? That would be gross. But I guess the money's not gross. Money's pretty good, I guess. But still, somebody goes in there with the sick hoo-hoo, I guess you gotta go, but it's like, oh, not for me, no thanks. I don't want to do that. Oh my goodness. It is hot. It has been so hot in Arizona lately. Oh my God. It's like an oven outside, people. Seriously. If you're not, you gotta wear sunscreen. You have to wear it's just bad. It's bad. It's like, no joke. You have to really hydrate well. What gets me is that we have this mountain here called Superstition Mountain, and it's a really big, rough terrain mountain to hike. People go on that like in 110 degree weather. They think they're gonna be okay climbing that mountain. Oh my gosh. No. Sorry, I have my sunglasses on. It's just that, it's bright outside with the sun and everything, but oh my gosh. But anyways, people hike that mountain, and they're crazy. Because they have to get help from the helicopters and police, and everybody has to come and rescue them because they're up on top and they fainted or they fell, or they had a heart attack or something. It's like, have some common sense, people. You don't go hiking in Arizona in the middle of the summer. It's like my brother. My brother is crazy because he's a marathon runner. He loves to run. And he runs in the summer, he runs in the winter, he runs anywhere he can, he'll run. He runs. And it's like, I don't know how he does it. But he's really lean and he's a machine, I'm telling you. He's not, so he's, I don't know how he does it, but he always tells me, let's go running, sis. I'm like, no, Mama, don't do that. The only running I'm gonna do is the Running Man when I'm dancing. But yeah, no thanks. No thanks. Oh my gosh. I'm just stopping here and I'm looking out in the desert and stuff, in the cotton fields. That my neighbor came over to my house the other day, and she wanted to, I got something on my lip. No. My neighbor told me that she saw something moving in her oleanders. The oleanders are this big bush, flowered bush, and she was like outside, you know, in her pool, and she saw it moving, and I was like, ooh. And then she's like, she got closer, and she saw that there was a king snake in her bush. She's got this really beautiful backyard. It's full of palm trees, and it looks like an oasis. It's so pretty. But anyways, it was climbing, and then it started to climb up her palm tree. She said it was just going up with ease to the palm tree, up on the palm tree, because it wanted to get to a bird's nest that they have there. And I was like, oh my God. So, you know, those aren't poisonous. The king snakes aren't poisonous because they kill the rattlesnakes. They eat the rattlesnakes. But you don't want one in your yard, you know. She was telling me that she was trying to, she called her son, and her son, you know, because her son lives there with her, of course. Anyways, and so her husband was out of town on business, and she's like, don't kill it, just throw it over the fence. And her son just looks at her and says, really, Mom? Really? So she's like, I don't know what to do. So eventually, I don't know how they did it, they got it over the fence, because behind us where I live, there's like absolutely nothing but desert behind where I live. Just pristine desert. I mean, there's, yeah, cactus and, you know, all this other stuff. So, and rattlesnakes and all kinds of little slithery critters. But it's like, so you have to really be careful out here, you know, in the desert, because you have to put up a fence or a metal fence around your the bottom of your brick wall in your backyard, because that way the snakes don't get to you. You know, so it's gross. But I'm always afraid still, though, because I don't trust them, you know, because I always think they're gonna like burrow, but I don't know if snakes burrow. You think they do? I don't know. I guess I should find out if rattlesnakes do. I'm not sure. It's a good thing to know. But anyways, so I'm gonna go swimming tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. Tomorrow's what? Wednesday? No, I'm gonna go swimming Thursday over at my daughter's house. I used to have a swimming pool at my old house before I moved out into this desert area, and then we were gonna put one in, and we had all the plans and everything. It was gonna be so pretty and everything. But then we started to notice that a lot of our neighbors, their pools started to crack, and they had a lot of problems, you know, with their pipes cracking, and in the pool, not the houses, and everything. And I was like, what? And it was because when you live out in the desert, the land shifts still, you know, because there's no houses on it, you know, they're building. So the land has been shifting, and so it's been cracking the pools, and that stuff's expensive to fix, you know. Those are really freaking expensive to fix. I don't know. I would not want to be those people. So I thought, well, you know, since we have 2 large dogs, you know, I love large breed dogs. So I have my 2 German Shepherds. They need a big yard to run, because my dogs, they run all the time like crazy. And then especially if you don't feel like going for a walk, like, because it's so hot and their paws get so, you know, they get burnt, you know, you gotta be careful. So we're like, oh well, okay, well, we just made the backyard more like a park theme, you know, instead of a swimming pool where you don't have that much room to you know, to run. But anyways, but I like it because, you know, we don't have kids anymore at home, so we got the grandkids, but that's okay, because I usually have like a kiddie pool, you know, and I can get in that, I guess. But I go swimming at my daughter's house, and it's fun because I like to float and swim, and I take my dogs over there so they can play with her dogs. She's got like 3 or 4 little dogs, I don't know. She finds these little dogs all the time on the side of the road and rescues them, and then she takes them to the vet, and she, you know, makes sure that they're okay, and then she tries to find the owners. She puts out flyers and Craigslist, and see if they have chips or anything, and for the most part they've been really successful in finding the owners of the dogs. But there was a few that, you know, they waited for several weeks, maybe a month or so, 2 months, where the owners never came. So she just she kept them, you know, because you know, you don't want doggy being euthanized. But, you know, it's so hot out here. I can't believe people walk their dogs too in the hot concrete. That's ridiculous, people. Don't you learn? Don't they, like, doggies, you know, it hurts them. It hurts them when you walk doggies out in the heat, or, you know, if it's really, really super cold out there, you know, they get frostbite. So, gotta protect them paws. The paws and ahs. So, anyways. I'm almost to my doctor's office. So, anyways, you guys, nothing to talk about really. Just, chit-chatting away, and you know, oh my god, there's this truck in front of me who is going like freaking slow. I'm like, dude, hurry up, pedal faster. Use your zapato mobiles. Let's go. He's like going so freaking slow. What the heck? What is the problemo? Alright. Good. I have to turn here. Alright, you guys. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and let you guys go, because I am going to be parking and going into the doctor's office. Let me know if you guys like these videos, these kind of videos. I don't know, it's my first one. I see a lot of people doing these, and I don't know if I'm interesting enough to sit here and, you know, listen to me talk. So anyways, let me know if you do like them. I'll make more. If you don't, then, you know, I won't, or maybe I will, just depending if I want to or not. Okay, you guys, I will see you in the next video, and as soon as I get to park. My truck is so big. I got this big old ass truck that it's like sometimes hard to park it. Okay. Alright, so I will see you guys. I'm going to take my glasses off so you guys can see me. I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to let me know if you like this type of video or if you don't. And yeah, comment down below. Don't forget about, I have snail mail, Facebook, Instagram. I don't know what else, but okay. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Subscribe.